Hey everybody, come on in. It's your girl V over at Damar's Unique Boutique. We got that red stool about to happen, popping off. Got my girl Chandra in here. Chandra, the licensed counselor, right here in Macon, Georgia. We want to welcome her to the red stool, and I want y'all to be a part of that. Okay? All right, come on in, everybody. Hey, Denise McIntosh, how are you, dear? Thank you for joining in with us. I'm gonna wait just a little bit. I have, hey A, hey baby. We're doing Red Stool on Saturdays now at 1 o'clock. So I will start doing that with different vendors as well as different small business owners, okay? Hello, Juanita Williams. Thank you for joining in. Hey, Gail Hudson, how are you? Thank you for joining in with us today as well. Okay. Come on through, baby. How you doing? Okay. Yeah. Hey, India Walker, how are you? Okay. Hey, Beulah Smith Scott, how are you, my dear? Thank you for joining in. Okay, our time is 1 o'clock. So we're gonna go ahead and get started. Hey, Di, how are you, darling? Hey, Deb. My sisters, y'all coming up here with me today? I'm just saying. I miss y'all. I need y'all to come on. Come on. Brenda Finley, thank you for joining in, darling. Thank you so much. Joyce Lockett, hello, hello. Thank you for joining in. So I'm going to share with you Chandra Albritton. I've known Chandra for a really long time. She worked at the Medical Center of Central Georgia, which is now Navicent, which is now Atrium, okay? So Chandra and I go way back, honey, because I ain't know about no Atrium. It was a medical center when we met, okay? But all those names have come about since then. But hi, Mike Ryder. Thank you for joining in with us. Hello, Brenda Finley. Thank you for joining in with us as well. I appreciate that, Mike. Mike said, I'm here showing support, and we really appreciate you for doing that. Thank you so much, okay? But like I said, Chandra is a counselor here. She's one of the best counselors I've ever met. She's over at the Navicent. She's still there, and she counsels anything from depression, grief, anger management, and she'll tell you all about that. But just wanted you all to be aware that we are going to be having vendors coming in to share information. If you know a small business that would like to be in here on the Red Stool, I will be doing that now on Saturdays, every Saturday at 1 o'clock. I'll be bringing in anyone who would like to be on the Red Stool. I want to support as many small businesses as possible. And it does not have to be just a black business. It can be any business, okay? We want to share. Let's get the word out, what you do, how you do it, where you're located, what's your product. Let's just tell everybody about everything that you have to offer, okay? Because I told y'all this Red Stool gonna blow up, honey. We're gonna have a talk show after a while, child. I'm gonna go on and claim it right now. But anyway, I'm gonna introduce you to Chandra Albritton. She's a licensed professional counselor right here in Macon, Georgia. Her office is downtown on New Street. She'll tell you all about that as well and what she do and how she do it, okay? All right, Vonda Pierce, thank you so much for joining in with us, darling. Lawana Martin, thank you for joining in with us. And I think that's everybody so far that I have here. I'm gonna go ahead and turn this camera. Bam, there she is, y'all. There she is. That's Chandra Albritton. And Chandra, thank you so much for being with us. It's such an honor and pleasure to have you in our company and in our presence. And just to make sure that we get your word out about you, your business, what you do, and how you do it, okay? Y'all, Chandra is also a paparazzi queen. She did not bring everything as far as the paparazzi was concerned, but she had paparazzi sister that has already been on our Red Stool, my girl Shonda Cheney. has already been on the red stool with the paparazzi, so Chandra just decided to do the counseling today. However, she do have her own set of clientele who is directly up under her. So if you're still looking for more paparazzi and you cannot get my girl Shonda, you can definitely reach out to Chandra as well, and she will take care of you just as well. Okay? All right. Thanks, Charity Harris, for joining in. Thanks, babe. I appreciate you. Okay, so today, like I said, Chandra, if you go ahead and introduce yourself, tell who you are, where you at, what you do, and how we can support you, or how we can take advantage of your services, should I say, okay?
All right.
All right.
Thank you so much for having me, Miss Virginia. And like you said earlier, we go way back, Medical Center days, and now, like you said, the name has changed to 3 names. So I am still a counselor there in the palliative care department, and I started my role as a counselor there at Medical Center Navicent Health Atrium, Health as well. And I decided to venture out. I made a real difference with the patients and their families while working there. So I said, well, let me go ahead and use this gift furthermore. Okay. So that's when I decided to open up my own private practice. I have been in private practice for 2 years. My office is located at 159 New Street. I am in Suite 109, and I do take most insurances as well and self-pay. My hours are from 5 to 7. I've extended the office hours since it's now becoming more lighter during the evening. But I do work my current job at the hospital from 8 to 4:30, so I see my private counselors in the evening. I do counsel anxiety, depression, grief. I'm also a certified anger management specialist. I do counsel individuals with anger issues. Just a whole array of things. I help with coping skills as well, with different social skills, matter skills in life, and helping each other, help each one to cope with different issues that they may have. I am a graduate of Mercer University and Nova Southeastern University. I have been licensed with the state of Georgia for a total of 4 years.
Okay.
And I think with my counseling, I have helped a lot of people, and it's just a gift, and I just really love helping. And people think when you come to counseling, you're just getting in people's business or whatever, but it's an outlet. And, with being licensed with the state of Georgia, we cannot disclose any information on what we talked about. And with counseling, you are spearheading your goals and your plans for your life. I'm just there to help kind of coach you through everything and to make sure that you're using the right tools, the right coping skills to move forward in your life and the issues that you're going through.
Okay. So, Chandra, tell us, what's the age range that you counsel?
Now, I counsel from teens starting at 13, and I go from up to 100. And like I say, I use different types of insurances, so just give me a call and I will let you know which insurance I do take.
Okay. All right. So I've heard several people say that with COVID and the pandemic and everything that has happened, we've lost a lot of loved ones. A lot of people have suffered, a lot of trauma. And so if you don't mind sharing your phone number as to how we can reach you,
okay.
How we can get to you as far as that's concerned. And I know you have another piece to this puzzle, which is called the self-care part. That's the one that I love, guys, everybody, because I too, like other people, we grew up thinking that if you had a counselor, something wasn't right with you.
Right.
We were not supposed to, as Black people. I'm going to say it
right.
just for myself.
Right.
This is the way I was taught. Black people didn't have counselors, honey, because we didn't have no problems.
Exactly.
As I got older, yes, we do. We got all kind of problems, and yes, we do need a counselor.
Right.
And the good thing about it is that I found out you get paid to hold my secrets.
Exactly.
Okay, or to hold anybody's secrets.
Anyone's secrets.
Okay,
That's your safe place to come and talk it out, cry. Just give me all your words, and we would talk it out. We would discuss ways to cope with it. So counseling is not this stigma that everyone has. Come to counseling, talk it out. Let's talk about goals. Let's talk about your plans. How we're going to get over this? How we're going to get over with grief? I mean, grief is something that you don't get over, I'm sorry, but there are different ways to cope with it.
Right.
We're going to talk about the 5 stages of grief, that you're going to one day be angry, the next day you may accept it, the next day you're going to be depressed about it. So we're going to talk about those, and it's normal to have those stages of grief. Okay. So the stigma of you're crazy if you go see your counselor. That's just that stigma. Come and see me. Come and talk with me. You can reach me by my phone number, and it's 478-832-2746. I also have, you can reach me by email as well, and it's shan29@bellsouth.net. And you can also reach me by Psychology Today. Just do www.psychologytoday, and you can pull up my name, and you can reach me there by email, by phone. And I do have a website that is coming. I do have my domain name and everything, but it's not set up yet. But use my phone number and my email address to set up an appointment.
Okay, okay. Now, one of the other things I wanted to hear you speak on was the self-care.
Okay.
Because I noticed that is very, very important. As right now, with, like we said earlier, everything that's going on, but I too am a product of losing someone just this year. This tomorrow actually will be my mom's 1-year anniversary that she has gone on to be with the Lord, and she's celebrating with him, and she's smiling down on us. So that's my push for myself, is to continue with the self-care. Trying to take care of myself mentally, physically, and emotionally right now, because my heart feels good because I know where she is, but my emotions are, honey, this week have been all over the place. I can just go on and tell you that. But it has been a hard week, and but we are still praying and pushing through. So I want you to talk to them about what you do as far as the self-care is concerned and how you do that.
Okay, so with my business, I've incorporated self-care. And with self-care, I have a kit so you can incorporate with your business or to help start up your own self-care regimen. And in this self-care kit, of course, there's a candle, there's body wash and a sponge, there's candy, gums, and I also have a journal. Which each issue that you may come with to the office, it's good to journal. I also give a complimentary journal to each of my clients as well. It's very important for self-care. We all taking care of someone. We are all working, and we need that moment where we just sit down, meditate, and do things for ourselves. You know, and even with the journal, write out your feelings. Like I was sharing earlier with Miss Virginia, the journal is so important. You get to write out your issues, your feelings, and then when you come to the office, or if you're just doing your journal on your own, you can always look back and see how you felt that day. And then if you're unhappy, just dealing with a lot of grief, anger, write that down in your journal. And then you can talk with your counselor about it. How did you get over it? You know, different issues. And you can look back months from then and, hey, oh, I had this problem 3 years ago or 2 months ago. And you can look back and see how you handled it. And that will help you move forward with your grief, with your anger, with whatever you're dealing with.
Okay, okay. So I noticed, and I heard you say that you're a licensed counselor. So does that mean you have to have referrals from physician to get to you, or can anybody come to you?
Anyone can come to me. I do get referrals from doctors' offices, psychiatrists, but you can also pick up your phone yourself, email me, or visit Psychology Today, and I can get you an appointment.
Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, okay. All right, all right. We have any questions, anybody? Anybody on that would like to ask a question of Chandra right now? Okay, Mike, I understand you have a show. You say you've been talking about journals. Excellent, excellent. He said ever since your show come on, Chandra. So thank you so much for that, Mike, and thank you for supporting us.
Yes.
Tiffany Wilson, thank you so much for being here and supporting us. Teresa Robinson, Maxine Bailey, thank you all. Ernestine King, Kathy Daly, thank you so much. Jasmine Reynolds, and who else? Let me see. I think I got everybody else all the way up. Thank you all so much for joining in and listening with us so that you'll be able to gather information. I feel like if each one will learn a little something, we'll be able to teach somebody else a little something more, okay?
Exactly.
So that's where I am with trying to learn about different services that's provided within our area and how we can support one another, okay? Yes, Ernestine King, she is right here in Macon, Georgia. She is on 152 New Street, Suite 109. She's at 152 New Street, Suite 109, Macon, Georgia, 31201. And her phone number again is 478-832-2788. 2746. Okay, it's 478-832-2746. Okay, again, that's Chandra Albritton, LPC, licensed professional counselor, right here in Macon, Georgia. Y'all go out and support her if needed, or if you know someone that might be going through something that could definitely use her services. Okay. All right, Miss Chandra, thank you so much for being with us today on this Red Stew, this beautiful Saturday.
Yes.
I hope that everybody's going to have a wonderful afternoon. You know, as always, it's a pleasure to be in your company, and I am so grateful that you chose this hour, the 1 o'clock hour, to be with us on the Red Stew. It's your girl V, everybody. I'm going to let Chandra get out of here. She did come a little bit early. I do appreciate every one of you, as I tell you always. Love you much. It's your girl V, and we're checking out. Okay? Have a good evening.